so much for having the food ministry. My husband lost his job, and this was how we fed our family, and it's been just a blessing. So thank you so much.
I've been attending the food bank for the last 3.5 years with my son and daughter, and the amount of help that we have received from the food bank, not just food-wise, financially, but also emotionally and spiritually, has been enormous.
I am a single mom with 4 kids, and my ex-husband has been gone since my children were babies, so I've been on my own to raise them. And for a few years, we were just kind of trying to survive, and we were having to do some food stamps just to make ends meet, and so I could take care of all the kids' needs. And so the Lord opened up the food bank for us, and we've been going to the food bank now for a couple of years. And we were able to get off the food stamps, and the Lord has really, really blessed us through it, and we're so grateful. And my kids have met some wonderful believers through it, and we've been able to start coming to church here, and it's been a huge, huge blessing for all of us. And so I just want to thank the Lord and thank everyone for all of it.
I'm grateful for the food ministry here. My husband is a pastor up in Wheat Ridge, and it's been an incredible blessing to us to help lighten our very tight budget because we're pastors of a church plant, and it's been a huge blessing as we've come here over the years.
I just want to let you know what a blessing that this food bank has been to me and my family. This last year I've been going through cancer, and with that comes so many financial responsibilities, so many financial things that come up, and being able to come here every week and get some things that I can feed my family with and not feel like I have to worry about that being an issue has been such a huge blessing, not only this past year, but in the years previous. As a single income family, it's hard to make ends meet, and to be able to have this food every week and just the smiling faces and knowing that the love and the prayers of this community have been with me have been such a blessing. And I just want to thank Heather and everyone that has been a part of this to make it happen, and say thank you.
I just want to thank the church for hosting the Grace Food Ministry. It has been such a blessing to us, and I know that a lot of you volunteer to organize things, and Heather and all the people who work here have been such a blessing. They're always very God-glorifying in how they care for those of us who come. We drive up from Colorado Springs. This has been just a really neat way that God has provided for our family and enabled me to continue to stay home with our kids and disciple them.
This food pickup has been such a blessing to our family. It's really reduced our grocery budget every month, which has been a huge blessing as we're getting going in the first few years of our marriage, and my husband's building a business and working part-time in ministry as well, and it's just been an immense blessing to us.
My name is Catherine, and I'm so thankful for the food bank you guys do here. I've been coming for over 5 years, and it's really helped our family with all of the medical debt that we've had, and it's also enabled me to be able to bless others in our church and other places with meals and things like that I would not have been able to afford to do. So thank you so much for your ministry to all of us.
Thank you, members of Grace Baptist, for opening up your building and your hearts to the food ministry. I've picked up food for Heather from various locations for many years, and I've helped at the food distribution also. I talked with David about using the money that we saved in our grocery bills to go towards supporting extra missionaries, and we agreed that's what we would do with our money.
Thanks for this opportunity. I love coming to the food bank whenever I can. And through it, God has shown that He provides for all of our needs. And there was a time in my life when I could provide for the needs of others, and now I'm in a place where I receive benefit from others, such as through this food ministry here. And I just want to thank you for the ministry. And Father, I thank you because you are the one that provides us, and you give us the energy to do work. And you give us the energy to share. And one of the great benefits for me is the ability to exercise hospitality, and which I love to do. And so I'm so very grateful. I hope it keeps going.
This is very important for all of us. I have escaped over 22 and a half years of domestic abuse. And I drive over an hour one way to come here. And if it wasn't for this, I don't think we'd be eating at all. And I very much appreciate all the food that we get from here.
In the year 2016, Pastor Smith was working with my husband Matthew on some counseling issues. Over the time, he invited us to come and see what was going on there at the Grace Baptist Food Bank. I was able to come and got to know Heather and Todd and the kids. And over time, Heather allowed me to partner with her and start another food bank in Aurora. About 6 months later, we moved that food bank into Woodside Baptist Church, who also partnered with Keith and Lourdes Huda. Over the last 3 years, we've seen at least 60 souls saved. We're feeding about 120 families, roughly 400 to 500 people a week. And they have now started a Hispanic church, which goes Sunday morning, Sunday night, and Wednesday night. 2 years later, which was exactly a year ago, Tri-City Baptist also started their first food bank. We have now also started a Hispanic Bible study, an English-speaking Bible study, and a children's Bible study, and we have seen roughly 6 people come to know the Lord over the last year. We are so thankful for the influence of Todd, Heather, Pastor Smith, and Grace Baptist Church in helping us in this endeavor for the community and for the cause of Christ and for the sake of the gospel.
A few years ago, we were looking for a little something extra to help make ends meet every month, and that's when we got introduced to the food ministry here. And it was really an answer to prayer, and has been a blessing to us. As we got more involved over the years, we were able to start ministering to families here in the Elizabeth area, and we now have about 45 families coming every other week, and some elderly couples, single parents, some pastor families. So it's been a real blessing.
It has been a great blessing to my family, to be very specific, because there are some things we got here that I cannot afford to buy it in the store. And because of how expensive it is, with kids and trying to meet up with, payment for your house and rent and stuff like that. But this food ministry have really helped my family to be able to have snack for the kids, to get some, nice meat and grill for the kids, which are very expensive. Everybody knows that. So I am very blessed beyond belief. And to a lot of people that come to this food ministry, it has blessed them. People get stuff here that are very expensive in the store. Is there. The smile on the faces of everybody is just unbelievable. So I really want to thank this church. People are hurting out there. I knew of a family that, this man lost his job and he is still trying to get a job, but he can't. But this food ministry has brought light and happiness into his home. So I am very thankful, and I'm looking forward to the continuation of this food ministry. We still have the perishable item in my home, and I have seen a lot of praises, what people are saying when they come to get food. So I really thank you guys, the pastor, the board of elders, and Heather. We can just thank you enough.